Hello everyone, and welcome to The Save Point. Save Point is a podcast that wants to bring Bible-based reviews on video games. We will be judging on two main criteria, the quality of the game and the content of the game. Both will be scored on a scale of 1 to 5. Today's game we will be looking at is called Hearts of Iron IV. Hearts of Iron IV is a grand strategy game that plays through the historical events beginning in 1936 and all the way through World War II. You can play as any country and you decide its action. I will be covering this game, but none of the DLCs. You can play as any country during those years, whether you want to play as the Third Reich or as the United States, or if you are really brave you can play as Bhutan. Bonus points if you know what that country is. This game is extremely complicated, so I will be summarizing more than anything else. You can accomplish different things by using what is called the focus menu. The focus menu has different trees. On average, a country has 3 different trees: the political tree, the industrial tree, and the military tree. These trees affect the way your country acts and impacts what kind of army you have and who your enemies and allies are. Hearts of Iron IV has many different research trees. There are 8 separate research or tech trees, each with a different purpose to better the different aspects of your country, such as tank models or factory output. Speaking of factories, there are 3 different types of factories that you can build: civilian factories, military factories, and naval dockyards. Each of these factories takes up a build slot in your country. You need civilian factories in order to build anything else. Military factories build your armies and air forces equipment. The naval dockyards will construct your navy. You can choose what your factories are building from the construction and production menus. You are kept in the loop as to what is going on in the world by event pop-ups. These event pop-ups, or just events, will tell you of any major happening going on in the world. Such events include Amelia Earhart goes missing, the royal family visits Canada, or Germany claims Memel. The other major type of event pop-ups are changes in diplomatic status. These actions include when a country joins your faction or somebody declares war on you. These pop-ups can be very fun if you are in a very large faction such as the Allies, as the Qing dynasty calls Colombia into the Chinese-Peruvian War is a pop-up I got when I was playing Turkey. One of the major factors in determining diplomacy is your ideology. There are 4 ideologies in Hearts of Iron IV: democracy, fascism, communism, and non-aligned. As some examples, the United Kingdom is democratic, Italy is fascist, the Soviet Union is communist, and Romania is non-aligned. If you are democratic, fascist countries will not like you, so on and so forth. Combat in this game is done by math. The basic fighting unit is the division. Divisions have different stats based on what kind of division it is, what size it is, and many different factors. Up to 24 divisions can be grouped under a general, and 5 generals can be grouped under a field marshal. Hearts of Iron IV is a game that is defined by strategy. Strategy that begins from the menu screen and doesn't end till you click off. Hearts of Iron IV is made for a specific group of people, and people who like this game really enjoy it. Now it does need to be noted that Hearts of Iron IV costs $40 when it is not on sale. Now, let's get on to the rating. For its quality, Hearts of Iron IV is a well-established game of over 8 years. There are very few bugs, at least none that I have seen in my 40+ hours of playing. Even though it is a complicated game, you're able to figure out what to do if you know where to start. It is a small game with only a 2 GB download size. Almost any computer can run it. Unfortunately, the style of the overhead map and the large amount of different controls may be a turnoff or downright intimidating to players. But overall, I give this game a 5 out of 5 on quality. As for its content, Hearts of Iron 4 has a lot of content in its base game. The game promotes strategic thinking and planning ahead. You will learn history and geography if you play the game. A lot of borders have changed, but you are still able to determine what different countries are. For its cons, it is a World War II game, so there will be killing involved, even if you just see numbers go up in a menu. It allows you to play some ideologies that are not good, i.e. fascism and communism. If you want more content for different countries, you will have to get a DLC or use a mod. Overall for content, I give it a 2 out of 5. That brings the overall rating to 3.5 out of 5. As for other notes, you can play a lot of fresh new content in mods. These mods are free but will require some DLCs to play. But one that I have played a good bit and found quite enjoyable is the Road to 56. As always with mods, they can be strange or downright bad, so take it on a case-by-case basis. As for my personal thoughts, I really do like this game. I am a history buff, and I study history for fun. This game has a lot of potential for creativity with all of its modding tools, so if you like World War II history, this is the game for you. Well, that about sums up this episode of The Save Point. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode and found its contents helpful. The Discord link is in the description. Thank you all for listening, and may the Lord bless you and give you peace.